What is good, you guys? Welcome back to another Invincible Guardians of the Globe video. And as you can see all around me, we have Brit and Brit. Brit is the new character to the game. As you can tell, we're recording this live. So if you see anything on the screen, understand that's what it is. We're live right now. I do not have all my currency done yet. I have not done all my currency. I still have 40 tickets to go. I literally haven't used a singular ticket, haven't done the mission not one time yet. So I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot more currency than what we have right now. But I do want to do a little bit of summons and more importantly, go over Mr. Brit. Now, I want to go over his skills first. So first things first, his skills are very wordy. So let's hop into that. First things first, his first skill is Bombs Away. Bombs Away has two different things. So the passive of Bombs Away is Brit is immune to stun effects and becomes exhausted instead of dying when he reaches 0% HP. When his HP is restored to 30%, he rejoins the battle. So this means Brit technically never dies, which is kind of crazy. Brit never dies. You understand that? He never dies. Can we understand that? He's never out of the fight. Ever. That's insane. Then, the second part of his ability. The action part of his ability. Brit detonates a bomb in his own hands, delivering a energy damage equal to 655%, which is insane, of his defense. To all enemies over a large area of effect. Also, enemies hit will take a 310% burn damage equal to his attack stat for 10 seconds. He can do this every 18 seconds. That sounds outrageous. Out-freaking-rageous. Then at level 3, he gets another part of that skill, which and their healing, the people that get the burn effect, their healing is also reduced by 25%. Their healing received is reduced by 25%. So this is also nerfing the healing of a team for 10 seconds. That's insane. And the scaling on this goes up to a... Oh my god, and it's not over yet. The freaking skill just keeps on giving. At level 11, Brit then restores 6% of his max HP for each enemy hit. What the hell? So he can heal himself. He never dies. He deals outrageous damage. He deals burn damage. He lowers how much they can heal themselves. What? Holy crap. That's just his first skill. Is this good? Yeah, that's hella good. That's insanely good. His first skill, like the passive alone, is ridiculously good. The passive alone would have been insane. The fact that he doesn't die. All of the other stuff is just like, holy crap. And this is a very low 18 seconds is a very low cooldown. This means this can get triggered very, very often. Holy crap. If there is at least one human ally on the battlefield, Brit restores 1.5% of his max HP per second while exhausted. Hold the fuck up. He can heal himself when he technically is dead, because he doesn't die, he just becomes exhausted. So when he is dead, he generates 1.6% of his max HP. So he basically just can just naturally recover if the team stays alive long enough. You could have a team with no healers in it. If they just stay alive long enough, he naturally just heals himself. Are we? Holy crap. What does this scale up to? At level 5, another thing gets added. Okay. In addition, if there is at least one invader on the enemy team, defense reduction applied to Brit and team are reduced by 10%. Also, this is the Anissa counter. This is the Anissa counter. I see. Holy crap. At level 6, you literally just full hard counter Anissa. A level 6 Brit second ability literally full counters Anissa. That, yo, that's insane. So, okay, hold on. So a level 8 Brit, damn, they're full counter Anissa and Volcanica. Because this also counters Volcanica too. And the healing goes up to 2.2 per second. Yo, this is just level 8. Level 9, something else gets added. What gets added? His main ability gets a 20% charge whenever he rejoins the battle. And if you take this all the way there, hold up, guys. If you get his second skill to level 15, Brit will heal 3% per second of his 3% of his max HP. That alone is insane. His main ability will recharge 50%, meaning 9 seconds. It will take him to get his ultimate again. Anytime he is exhausted, meaning dead, and rejoins the fight when he starts to heal. In addition to that, if they are going against any invader, they cannot take any reduction defense ability. Like him and his entire team is immune to reduction based things. So that means General Krieg, Anissa, Volcanica, who else? Doc Seismic's ability to nerf, because this can also be used on a team with Viltrumite. You just need one human on the team. So this is insane. This is insanely broken. They're gonna, holy crap. When an ally is defeated, the entire team gains a shield against either range or melee damage. Depends on the type of enemy that secured the kill on the ally. Holy, wait, what? Equal to 10% of Brit's max HP for 5 seconds. So it would fully, like, so if a ranged enemy kills one of your allies, you all get a shield that just negates range attack damage. Holy, yo, bro, this guy's insane. Their healing received is also increased by 15% for 5 seconds. So now they can also heal themselves even more. Like the healer can do more. Okay. And then at level 13, it gets another ability and their energy attack is increased by 25%. Brit might be the best character in the entire game. What in the hell? I heard people talking about him all day, and I kept avoiding looking at it, and like, wow. At the start of a battle, Brit throws himself towards the enemy team, dealing physical damage equal to 850% of his defense in an area around him. Additionally, that at the start of the battle, I can't fucking see this. And then every 30 seconds, he absorbs 10%, so like Shapesmith, and applies the damage taken for 10 seconds. Consumes it into a shield to a amount lasting 15 seconds for himself and one random ally. Okay, so what that basically means is he kind of does what Shapesmith would do. That when Shapesmith takes all the damage, and you see that little what Shapesmith and Powerplex do, that it just shows that little absorption thing where the 3 arrows are pointing in, and they're absorbing the damage. He absorbs 10% of the damage he's getting at the moment. So if he takes 100,000 damage, 10,000 damage, he absorbs it, and then he gives himself a shield with 10,000 HP, and he'll give a random ally on his team a shield of 10,000 HP. Okay, and then how does this scale? I wonder if he can heal. I wonder if he can do the whole team. Did anything change? I don't know. Did any skills get added? I can't tell if any skills got added or. Oh yes, taunting, and he gets a taunting effect on enemies that are hit by his when he does his jump into the middle of the battlefield. He gets a taunting effect for 3 seconds, and obviously his absorption goes up and the time goes up. So and then at level 12, another thing gets added. Holy crap! They just gave him everything. So the taunt is at level 12. The taunt's 5 seconds. The damage he's gonna do at the beginning. Holy crap! Reduce energy resistance by 20% for 10 seconds, and his absorption goes up to 70%. Whole. Yo, guys, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. I never say, and this is just without me even having a character, and I never do this. He might be the best character in the game. Not even might. He probably is the best character in the game. He's probably the best character in the game now. And it's probably going to be if you don't have a Brit on your team, you're going to lose every single battle. And I'm dead serious. I never say that. He might become. I think he's way too overpowered. I think he needs a nerf. I already think he needs a nerf. That's how overpowered he is. Who was the best character before Brit? It was between Conquest and Thrag. I think he's way overpowered, bro. They took the kitchen sink, threw it at him. Then they took the PC and threw it at him. Then they said, what else we got? They said, shit, we got the garage. They threw the garage at him. They said, what else we got? They took the whole building, threw the building at him. Because holy, yo, it's like each skill, I feel like a freaking a player made this character. This doesn't feel like a dev made this. This feels like a player made this character because he's absurdly broken. Because I'm just thinking about the teams you can run with him. But that was me reviewing Brit, guys. Make sure you do not skip this event. Do not. And I'm repeating it again. Do not skip this event. Do not skip this event. You must go full hog. If you are free to play, everything you got, mulch it. Every gem you got, use it. I never have said this about a character before. He seems broken. Give me at least 2 days, but once again, I know I'm busy in my real-time life, so I might not be able to do it. But give me 2 days and I'm going to build him as much as I can, and I'll give you real numbers on him and see what he really is producing. But going based off of these skills right now, he's in another league. He wouldn't even be top 5. He would be in Brit League. He would have his own league. This is insane. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Love you guys. I'm going to catch you guys. Peace out, y'all.